The Cottonwood County Citizen proudly presents Athlete of the Week. Heartland Real Estate Services offers convenient real estate services to clients in southwest Minnesota and beyond, including buying and selling of agricultural, commercial, and residential properties, certified appraisals, and auctions. Heartland Real Estate Services is truly your one-stop shop for all things related to real estate. Contact any of their professional agents to hear how they can be of service to you. I am joined right now by Red Rock Central senior Abe Stavnes, our Athlete of the Week this week. Congratulations, Abe.
Thank you.
Let's go back to Friday's game. And going into Friday, I know you guys had Renville County West circled on the calendar after the playoff last year. What was the week of preparation like last week?
Yeah. But for sure, we're looking forward to this game, and I guess the main focus in practice was just, being more aggressive and attacking number 25. We knew we had to key on him, and so a lot of preparation towards that.
Offensively, last year in the playoffs, when you guys played Renville County West, they really stacked the box and tried to slow down Carter. That really puts a lot of emphasis on the passing game. I imagine that going into Friday, you guys definitely wanted to focus on getting the ball down the field and attacking when they tried to slow Carter down.
Yeah, yep, for sure. And yeah, just I guess taking those opportunities when we've seen them, and yeah, trying to make the most out of that for sure.
Opening drive of the game, you guys marched it right down the field, and I believe it ended up with a touchdown run by you. Take me through that play.
Yeah, I guess they got great blocks from Carter going up the hole and great blocks all around. So I guess credit to my offensive line is, I don't think I even got touched going into the end zone. So yeah.
As a quarterback, though, having a back like Carter, who is going to attract a lot of attention. He recently went over 5,000 yards for his career. What's that like for you, knowing that one of your teammates is attracting that much attention, and something else has got to be open?
Yeah, well, I guess it makes it easier for me. It makes it more open for me for running as well as for my receivers. And so, yeah, it's great to have a guy like that.
Later in the game, you hit Jordan with a couple of touchdown passes. You also had a touchdown pass to Carter. Kind of walk me through those plays.
Yeah, one of them was a bubble screen, and well, I guess honestly on both of them, he really kind of made something out of nothing. On the one, there's a little pop pass to him, and he went all the way to the right side, and it was all clogged up. So he ended up going back all the way back to the left sideline and making something out of nothing, really.
And then the other touchdown pass to Carter that you had, what happened on that play?
Yeah, I think we're in twins, and I think Finn got a good crack block for him, and he was wide open on the bubble screen and got in.
Late in the game, though, you guys, you're out to a good lead, and you're able to take a shot down the field with Jake. And not too often that Jake is going to be able to sneak down the middle all by himself, but that sounds like that's what happened.
Yeah, yep, yeah. We had seen, they gave us a look with no safety, so I took advantage of it.
Going into this season, obviously last year, Jordan started out as the quarterback. You were kind of the fullback last season. Late in the year, you guys kind of flip-flop positions. What was that like for you, being thrown into a situation like that?
Yeah, I guess it took a little while getting used to it. Changing positions, but I've always felt like I could do it if I needed to, and I think I've gotten a lot more confident in it now, I guess, compared to at least when I first started last year. And but yeah, it was definitely a big change at 1st.
Mm-hmm. I imagine though that the off season, coming into the season, knowing that you're QB1 on day one, that's got to be completely different.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
What was your preparation like during the off season? Because Coach Jenigas said that there were a lot of guys that basically could have lived in the weight room during the off season.
Yeah, we had a lot of guys coming in every morning before school, starting in maybe December, and just about every day doing weightlifting and speed and agility.
Defensively, though, against RCW, they have a big bruising type of running back. They don't have quite the passing game that they had last year, and I imagine that you guys were kind of able to do to them what they tried to do to you last year.
I mean, yeah, almost, yeah. I guess that's a fair comparison, yeah.
What's your role on the defensive side this year? Because I know that's also kind of adjusted.
Yeah. Last year I was playing cornerback. This year I'm playing linebacker.
As a linebacker, you don't really see a lot of high school quarterbacks playing linebacker. That's got to be a little bit of a delicate proposition, I imagine.
Yeah, I guess.
What do you like about playing linebacker? And I know you work next to Jake Erickson, who was the team leader in tackles last year. What's that working relationship like on the defensive side?
Yeah, I like being that linebacker. I like being down in the mess and getting more action, I guess, than more tackles than you would at cornerback. And working with Jake is great. I mean, I think we work well together, and he does a great job as well.
A season ago, you guys only had one senior. This year, you're a pretty senior-heavy bunch. A couple of years removed from a state tournament appearance, and I imagine that that the experience that you guys got a couple of years ago, playing in the state tournament, that's got to be a big motivating factor.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely fuels us a little bit. Knowing what it's like to get there.
Looking ahead at your schedule, obviously you've got HLOF this week. It's a non-section game for you guys, but realistically a pretty similar test this coming week to what you saw last week. HLOF's got a big bruising running back. They got a nice athletic quarterback that can do a lot of things. You guys are going to really be put to the test on Friday.
Yep. Yeah, and we got film to watch and preparation to get ready for, but we'll be ready for them when they come.
And then the rest of the schedule is pretty much Section 2 opponents. But I imagine that you guys are looking down the road a little. Obviously you don't want to look too far ahead, but you got a game against Wabasso on the horizon, and you're both sitting at 3-0 right now. It's been several years since Red Rock Central has played Wabasso in football. I imagine that getting to renew that rivalry is something you guys got to be looking forward to.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely got that one circled as well. Looking forward to it.
What's it going to take to get back to the state tournament this year?
I mean, I would say just staying disciplined and keep on building off of what we've got and continuing to improve, not staying, not getting complacent, and just keep building off of what we have and finding different ways to win. I'd say maybe playing as a freshman in a couple of the games going to state. I mean, that was really fun just being a part of that team when we went to state. I listened to some rap. Otherwise, I really like Toby Keith. I mean, that is right now, I guess I'd say RCW has been our biggest opponent so far. Hopefully as a good leader, I would hope. Try to bring the energy to practice and, try to keep people positive. I mow a bunch of lawns in Lamberton and Jeffers and the surrounding area. So that keeps me busy pretty much all the time that I'm not at school or football.
And of course, you're a senior this year. Have you started narrowing down what's next?
Not a whole lot yet. No, I haven't thought about it a whole lot yet.
Well, all right. That should be all we need. Congratulations on a big win on Friday. Best of luck the rest of the way. Thanks for joining us.
All righty. Thank you.
Heartland Real Estate Services offers convenient real estate services to clients in southwest Minnesota and beyond, including buying and selling of agricultural, commercial, and residential properties, certified appraisals, and auctions. Heartland Real Estate Services is truly your one-stop shop for all things related to real estate. Contact any of their professional agents to hear how they can be of service to you.